What's going on, fellas and ladies? Shadow back with another Watcher Arounds video. This video, let's talk about the events coming up this weekend that everybody is so excited for. Everybody is ready and foaming at the mouth to get Hex, which Hex is going to be a great addition to anybody's team, especially for Guild Boss. But I feel majority of free-to-play players and people in general who are struggling to get through Gear Ray 1 need to be really eyeballing this guy here. Okay, Laseer. Um, he's got this anti-healing with his ultimate. That means so whenever Elowen and Gear Ray 119 cast their healing, that'll stop that, completely stop that for 10 seconds. Only other person in the game who has that ability or something similar towards that will be Zealous with his artifact on it. That's if you have the artifact. And I'm not even sure if the artifact is still bugged or not, but regardless, this guy completely negates all healing as well as dealing massive AoE damage. If you take a look at his other passive here, every 5 seconds he inflicts slow. So you're also slowing him down from hitting the wall. That way, that give you more time to kill him. You're also casting Sand Erosion every now and then from your basic attacks and your ultimate attack. And each stack deals magic damage equal to 10% of the caster's attack per second. And just look at that with the skill ups. It's going to be even longer. Extra 2 seconds for a total of 7 seconds. His other passive here, when an enemy with 3 stacks of Sand Erosion dies within the basic attack range, grants another nearby enemy 2 stacks of Sand Erosion. That effect can be triggered up to 1 time every 8 seconds, which can be lowered down to 5 seconds with max skill ups. And it can be applied with a total of 3 stacks instead of 2. Yeah, but just looking at this guy, man, let's get into his awakenings. Okay, awakening 1 deals 15% extra damage to targets with anti-healing. That means that if you was to get him out of awaken 1, whenever you cast that ult, he's gonna be dealing 15% extra damage. Um, awakening 3, in 10 seconds after performing Ominous Sandstorm, the trigger interval of Undead Erosion becomes 1 second, and each cast of it affects up to 2 enemies. And at Awakening 5, which nobody's probably going to get unless you're a big spinner, but we're going to read it anyways, inflicts Immobilize on enemies with 3 stacks of Standing Erosion when Erosion Domain is triggered, which is very good right there, but let's be realistic here. Not a lot of us are going to get that. Um, but overall, his kit is very Gear Ray 1 oriented, which will help you out way more, I believe, than Hex will, if that's where you're having trouble at. If you're already through Gear Ray 1 and you know what I'm saying, you're at least past 19, or if you're even done with it completely and you don't have to do Gear Ray 1s anymore, then you may not want to get him. You may not need him. He won't really benefit your team much. You'll probably be better off with a Hex. But if you haven't beaten Gear Ray 119 and you are struggling to get it done, Laseer would definitely be the better of the two heroes for you. But like I said, Hex is fantastic. He's awesome. He's great in Guild Boss. He does a lot of single target damage. He's definitely the better of the two. But if you're not at that point to where you're already beating Gear Ray 19, or even if you're pulling and you happen to pull him as well as a Hex, you know what I'm saying? You're good to go. You got the best of both worlds. Also on this card we have Idril. She's awesome. She's amazing. Great epic to get. Vortex, the best epic healer in the game. He's great to get. So all in all, my opinion for this weekend is if you're stuck on Gear Ray 119 and you haven't beaten it yet, definitely pull, hoping to get a Laseer. If you're past that and you just want some good single target DPS on your team for like Guild Boss or possibly Arena, Hex is your guy. And it won't be bad to get any epics, like any extra vortexes or Idrils, because they're both amazing heroes as well. But yeah, don't sleep on this guy, guys. Don't sleep on him. A lot of people I feel like are sleeping on this guy right here. He's gonna be great for a lot of accounts out there who find themselves struggling. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video today. Drop a like down below, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll catch you boys later. Peace.